Hello people, I am Sky Demolisher and welcome to our first episode of Little Nightmares. Now I probably still sound a little nasally. That is because about 3 weeks ago I contracted RSV, and a little over 2 weeks later I am still coughing up gunk and sneezing it out. But if I don't make a video, then there'll be nothing on Tuesday. So I'm going to try to make a couple videos of the game. Now, before I start, I will point out, it's been a while since I played it, but I've unlocked like all of the masks. So if there's a particular mask that you'd like to see played with, then you can nominate it below. So we've got the sack, the teapot. I'm going to say it's an Oni mask. You can ignore that because I'm already wearing it. And then the the white mask. Whatever mask you want me to wear, just recommend it, and we will go from there in a future episode. So, for people that haven't played this game, it's basically a like a platform game. It doesn't really have any dialogue, so virtually the only dialogue you're going to get is from me. And the story isn't necessarily, easy to understand. Now, I won't be starting it from, like normal start, because that says it's going to override the save progress. And if that means that I lose my masks, I don't want to lose my masks. So, we'll just be starting off from the chapter select. So, this is the first chapter. Obviously, I've smashed the statues, I've hugged the gnomes. I can't remember where all of them are. So you're probably not going to see any of that sort of stuff in this Let's Play. It will just be a Let's Play of the story. So, without further ado, we'll get into it. So this is the character that we play as. I believe their name is Six. There's not really much else I can tell you about them. Without the mask, they're basically just in a rain jacket. It's very, very basic controls. Those are gnomes that just ran in front of me. So you've got like a lighter, a jump, a run, and basically you can grip or crouch. Now these lanterns, I can't remember what they are, but you'll just need to light them as you go along. There's not really much else to do with them. Like I said, I've unlocked all the collectibles and stuff, so the only achievement that I have left in this is the, was it the Go Hard one, which is like, I think it's to finish the game within a certain time limit, which isn't very long, and you only have like a small amount of deaths permitted in order to do it. So I'll probably never get that, just because it's actually a really difficult thing. I do have the expansion for this game though, which I believe was called The Moor. So I might play that straight after this, just because, you know, it sort of connects. Now, we're just going to ignore what's hanging there. There's a lot of weird stuff like that in this game. Doesn't really get explained. So, yeah. It's not like you see it happening. And I'm hoping that I have the audio levels correct. If I remember right, we actually have to go up the fridge, but I'm just showing you this area. So there's a lantern in here, and there might have been a gnome in here originally as well. So you just have to light the lantern if you come in. It's also a unusually cold day today. So that's probably also why my nose is a little bit more, you know, screwed up. So with the Xbox controls, it's the B button for getting the lighter to work. Now, yeah, those are like the first, I suppose, enemies that we face in this game. Don't let them touch you. They're like giant slugs. They basically instantly kill. Well, they might be leeches actually, but they basically instantly kill you. And be careful on the platforms and stuff, because you can fall off those and just die. Yeah. So they'll come towards my character. The idea is to like try to avoid them. If you get too close, they will latch on and then basically choke you to death. So at an earlier point of playing this, I stuffed up and I fell off this platform, which is why I remembered to say be careful when you're on the platforms. And, I'm also probably going to use the lighter a bit more in the playthrough than normal, just because it helps to illuminate the screen. Because, like, you know, if I don't have it on, that's what you see. In this particular point, you do actually need the lighter. And but yeah, like I said, I'm hopeful that the audio levels are actually okay. It's the first time using the new laptop, which I think I pointed out in the End of the Contrast Let's Play, that I would attempt to do that. Oh yeah, I should point out that, like, it's X to run, which I didn't really have much of a run, and then it's the left trigger to slide. So you will need to use the slide every once in a while. Not a lot, but every once in a while. I think we're almost at the first point of seeing, like, one of the bosses. Is probably the best way of putting it. Yep, him up there. So we will run into him at different points of the game. And so it's very much like a, you know, a puzzly game. This one will eventually sort of say, like, if you wander around too much, it'll be like, look around. So you can use your right stick to look around the room. And you just try to figure out how to solve the puzzles and stuff. But yeah, without like an actual story in this, it's very hard sometimes to figure out what's actually going on. You sort of slowly learn. Right, I'll just light that. So you can hear the ticking. This particular room, if you don't get through the second set of bars before that ticking stops, you will hit that. The power comes back on, you get fried. So, yeah, she's very, very small. So I'm not really sure what's going on with like I suppose you call them adults in this. You sort of, in a way, grasp the story from what's going on. This particular one, puzzle is to avoid the light from the eye. If you get caught in it, it will start making this really loud screechy noise. And if you don't get back into cover in a certain amount of time, I think you solidify or you crumble or something. It's a bit difficult to explain, but you die. So around the game you'll find like gnomes that you need to hug, or I think there's like bottles that you smash, and that sort of helps to unlock the other things. Now, I can't remember what it is, but like there is a thing about you know, like I think there's an achievement for jumping on the bed so many times. Might not be this bed, but there is a bed somewhere. I'm sure this is where I was meant to come for upstairs stuff. Or maybe that was just an unlockable area. Like I said, it's been a while. Not a long while. Ah, yep. Yeah, this dude is blind, so, you know, he won't see the light. But because he is blind, his hearing is heightened. So you have to be like really careful with your movement and stuff. It comes more into play later in the game. So what I'll do is I'll just try to get through to the next save point. You'll see save points in this are just like a little eye that appears in, it's either the bottom right or bottom left corner. I think in total the game can actually be finished in like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. And there'll be a couple points in the game where something like that happens. Basically you're starving. If you don't get food, excuse me, if you don't get like nourishment within a certain period of time, I think she does actually keel over and like die. But you'll like, you don't have to go hunting for it, you'll just come across it. at that, you know, at moments like this. But yeah, I'm sort of hoping I did get the audio level on this right so that you can like listen to the background music and stuff, because it's really the atmosphere of this game that makes it like really good. So now that we're a little over the 15-minute mark, or at least 15-minute mark for me, I will try to edit out long loading screens and stuff to make it a bit easier for people. I figure this is a good point to sort of stop. You know, we've hit one of the save zones, so if I die, I can pick it up from this point. So I hope you've enjoyed this first episode. Like I said, there's no dialogue in the game, so you just sort of have to pick it up as it goes. There's nothing to read, or not very much to read from what I remember. So I hope you've enjoyed it, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.